Hi dear language learners, my name is Olga and this is Primelang, the place where we talk about languages and help you learn a few of them via our video lessons. So if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe, press the little bell to get notifications about our new videos, and if you find our videos useful, give us a thumbs up. Today we are going to have another look at the use of the present perfect tense, and in particular we will discuss the difference between the past simple and the present perfect. Some time ago we already made a video on the present perfect, but it was in Russian and it was like an introductory video, so we gave the basic information about this tense, and today I would like to look into it in depth. So whenever we choose which tense to use, we should be asking the question, what do we know about the time of this action? When is this action happening? And of course it is true for these two very difficult tenses, the past simple and the present perfect. So let's start with the past simple. We use this tense when we know for sure when the action took place. So we have a definite moment for this action. Any moment in the past, but it should be determined in the sentence. For example, 5 minutes ago, on my birthday, last Tuesday, anything like this. Also questions starting with when, because basically when we are asking when, we are asking about a specific moment in the past. We also use this tense when we talk about some period of time which is already over. And it can be yesterday, it can be last week, last year, or 1990, or any other period which has ended. And by the way, we will be using this tense when we speak about people who are no longer alive. We come across this use especially often, I think, when we talk about some famous people, like for example Shakespeare or Mozart or Newton. So all these people are no longer alive. That's why we cannot use the present perfect, because the present perfect is a present tense and it is related to the present always. Okay, finally, one more use or one more hint that you should be using the past simple is when you have a sequence of actions, like when you are telling a story, for example, about some events in the past, and you name them one after the other, like then I came into the house, I switched on the light, I took off my coat and I went to the bathroom or to the kitchen. That's a sequence of events, like a small chain of events, and whenever we have that, it will be a simple tense. It's also true, by the way, for the present simple, but that's a story for a different video. Okay, now let's think about the present perfect. When do we use it? As I've said, the present perfect is a tense, a present tense, right? So it connects the past to the present moment, and it means that our action and its result should be relevant at the present moment. That's our connection. For example, if I say I've broken my pencil, I am holding the pieces in my hands, or I've written the letter, so here it is, it's ready to be sent, it's written. We also use the present perfect when we are talking, so just to summarize what I've just said. A completed action with a result that is relevant at present. We also use the present perfect when we talk about some period of time which is still going on. In contrast to the use of the past simple, which we've discussed, where we had a period of time which is over. So this period of time which is still going on can be this morning, today, this week, this month, and so on and so forth, and our life. And that's where the famous experience use of the present perfect comes in. Like when we are talking about the things that we've tried, we've done, or haven't done during our life, we are talking about a period of time which is still going on. So this situation can still change. I haven't, I don't know, danced tango yet, but maybe I will. That's the connection to the present. And hence, when we are talking about our experience, our life experience, we normally use the present perfect. And the present perfect action is an action where we don't know exactly and don't really care about its time, when it took place. It doesn't matter. In this case, we only emphasize the fact of the action, whether it has happened or not. Then when we start talking about the details, when, how, and so on and so forth, normally we will move to the past simple. So, I don't know, have you seen this movie? We are asking just about the fact. For now, we don't care when, who was with you, if you saw it, what your impressions were. So for now, we are just asking about the mere fact of this action, and that's why we use the present perfect. And here we should mention such sentences as where we count times. Like, it's the first time I've met this person. It's the third cup of coffee I've drunk today, and so on. Well, so this should be enough for you to get an idea about this difference. So clearly you will not be able to figure it out from one video, from two videos, no way. It really takes time, and it's like really connected, I think, to our language intuition. So to figure this out, you should just pay attention to the use of these tenses whenever you can in the language, yes, in the real language, real speech. And well, it takes time. So but this information should be like the basis for your understanding, and from now on you can move to trying to figure out this difference some more. Finally, before we finish, I will give you just a few examples, a tiny exercise for you to train. Okay, so I'm giving you a sentence with a verb, and you should be using it in either the present perfect or the past simple. So the correct tense and the correct form, of course. So a question: you to finish this task. You to finish this task. I'm giving you some time to think, as always. And the correct answer is: have you finished this task? Have you finished this task? Because we are asking about the fact of the action, we are asking about the result of this action. Is it completed at present, right? It's definitely connected to the present. And the answer will be yes, I. A short answer. Yes, I. Yes, I have. The present perfect. Next sentence in the same dialogue. I to do it last night. I to do it last night. Okay, the answer is I did it last night, because we have a time indication last night, so we're talking about a period of time which is already over. Okay, let's think about a different dialogue, a different short conversation. You to see Jane, and we can add lately if you like. I'm looking for her. You to see Jane, I'm looking for her. So I think I gave you a similar example when I was explaining the rules. So it's the present perfect. Have you seen Jane? We can add lately. No, I. Short answer again. No, I haven't. Right? And the next phrase here. But I to talk to her on the phone on Monday. But I to talk to her on the phone on Monday. I talked to her on the phone on Monday. That's the past simple. Okay, I think we are going to be stop here. I really don't feel like overloading you with long exercises here, and I think it will be much better if you just keep practicing, if you keep getting back to this topic, as I said, because it's impossible to grasp it from just one exercise, just one video, and so on and so forth. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, as always, please contact us and we will be delighted to answer them, to help you. Drop us a comment if you well have anything to say on the subject. So thanks for being with us. Bye bye.